And we are here, right here. A Sixth Scale Unfiltered. I'm just kidding.
Don't take the wizard away from him.
No, right?
He belongs
Hey,
in
I-
the cantina.
I know.
I don't know where the wizard is or who the wizard is. I mean, the wizard could be freaking Dave Filoni for all I know.
You know, the
Hey, you never
wizard
know.
could be the
It could be
wizard
Howard Chant.
the wizard could be the Batman behind Easy.
It could be Easy Company
Is it-
Collectibles.
He,
I highly doubt that. But I will take that assumption.
well, how you doing, guys? Welcome to another Unfiltered Show, episode number 10. And we survived. We made it. We're here. Eris in the house. What's up, Eris? What's
What's
up,
going
my
on?
friend? We have
Glad to be here.
my friend Easy Company Collectibles.
What's going on, guys? Welcome to the show. Welcome to
And
the show.
we have Fabio from. Wait, where's Fabio?
Where is Fabio?
Where is Fabio? That's a
Fabio was
mystery.
planned here, but you know what? Fabio is a failure in life.
You think he's getting more
Stupid.
spotchka?
He's filling up on Spotchka and collecting his 5 pre-orders of Captain Rex.
I know, right? He's unboxing all of them right now. Probably that's why he's waiting. But man, like we made it, episode 10. When we launched this show with Easy and myself, it was just meant to be a pre-recorded show, maybe once in a while here and there live stream. But then one day, we all of us showed up with Aries, with Fabio, and people kind of liked it, man. And then
Yeah,
we kind
because
of
I was like, we should have main guys. I'm like, we're the main guy. I said, Aries and Fabio, what great personalities to bring on Unfiltered. I mean, they're great.
and it just blends so
Well,
nice.
It's all. I love being on this show.
It's fun. It's fun. So let's have fun tonight. But while we're waiting for Fabio, I'm gonna say hi to the people on the chat. We have
Okay.
Jason Douglas in the house, Chuka3, Adrian Turley, the collector number 1, Paul Morales, JC, Metamorphic Custom. That's it.
Metamorphic Customs. Great customs.
Great custom.
Great customs.
Yes.
It's-
Sinister SMR.
It's funny because we'll see if he's on here. I don't know if he's on here, but we'll see. He is the guy who actually introduced me to Metamorphic, and I freaked out over his customs, and that's how I was like, oh snap, does he?
So
mate.
shout out to Will C. Yeah, Will C is my boy too.
We'll see.
Hopefully he will should drop something. Hopefully he will join later in the show. And the mystery right now is where the hell is Fabio? That's the
Fabio.
question. He said, "Oh yeah, I'll be there like at 8:00." Wait, I'm like, okay,
What a shame.
He
Maybe-
might have
maybe-
ran into the Hot Toys wizard.
yeah, probably. Maybe he instead of putting the hour backwards, he put it ahead. Maybe he missed the time. I don't know what the hell. But anyway, so we're gonna have a fun show today. It's gonna be more like a Star Wars, Marvel, everything that has been going on, but mainly Star Wars. I mean, there is not a secret that today was Disney Plus Day. There have been so many cool
Lots of-
trailers, so
Lots of
many,
pieces.
lots of stuff happening. We're gonna talk about the Obi-Wan show because they show some really cool concept arts, and that actually was something leaked yesterday,
Mhm.
and I put it on the Facebook group, and then it was taken down. I think Disney was taking down all the videos.
Ooh.
I have no idea how the hell that leaked because it was HD, pretty much like how we've seen it today. So very interesting.
Wait, what was it? I didn't see it. What was it?
Oof.
Should I ask that question?
Mm.
Oh, okay. I know what you're talking about. If that was, I mean, I think that's in their actual teaser.
Yeah, it was more like a reel, like
A real. Yeah.
yeah,
Teaser
yeah.
for the teaser.
teaser of the teaser with some concept arts, which potentially could be truth when the show happens. But yeah, man. So let's just go dive into it right now. I'm just copying everything from the beginning. I'm like, damn, it's just so catchy, man.
Yeah, you gotta put a little oomph into it. It's gotta be like right now. Anyway,
Yeah, well, you have the voice. I don't have the voice. But yeah, so man, I was like yesterday. I put the video again on my group, and all those links weren't working. So people were telling me, "Yo, this is not working. I cannot watch the video." And then when you look into it, it was taken down. It was either private, taken down, whatever. So that was actually everywhere. So I didn't even realize that this was a leaked. It wasn't supposed to be released until today.
Right.
That's
it happened.
weird because it came out everywhere
Everywhere.
as if that's what Disney wanted, you know. But I mean, I'm glad it wasn't an important leak. I'm glad it was just a teaser, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I know Aries has a lot to say about this.
You know, holy crap, man. I mean, I spilled my coffee when I saw this.
Look who's here.
Fabio's here.
The missing member of the show.
Sorry,
Decided-
I was trying to get on. I couldn't. The internet wasn't working, so I had to restart the computer. What a nightmare.
Yeah, always remember to pay your bills, man.
Lies.
Go ahead, Aries.
No, I mean, come on, baby. I mean, this is, dude. I got so much to say about this, but this is nice. I mean, to see this little reel, to see Ewan McGregor talk about how excited he is to be back with Hayden Christensen, you know, and he was real excited to be, you know, have him back on set, you know, hearing Deborah Chow talk about how epic this is going to be. But, you know, I really think usually where there's smoke, there's fire.
Mm.
And is it possible that when you have the big epic scene, the supposed big epic scene, which they wouldn't tease it that way if you're not going to have it, but the big epic scene of Obi-Wan Kenobi versus Darth Vader in the suit, that there's not going to be some other type of villain that interferes in that affair, that causes Obi-Wan from slaying Darth Vader once and for all because he has to pay attention to something else. Or there's so many possibilities, but I'm really leaning towards they're going to blow us away by not telling us everything on there. And all I'm going to say is you're probably going to get another epic villain in this series for sure. And I tell you right now, it's like a childhood boy's dream to be thinking about an epic battle, a trifecta. And I really think that they're going to do this. And I am just so freaking flipping. Let me use Battlestar Galactica, baby. Fracking excited about this. Are you kidding me? Look, I put down the spatchka for some off-world Jawa egg juice. We're going to get... Oh, it's going to be epic. It's going to be epic.
Now, Aries, I have a question for you on that. With all your knowledge of the wizardry, do you think this is a chance to put in Crimson Dawn's Darth Maul versus Obi live action?
Yes, I do. And I say yes. I actually think that's what's going to happen. I actually think you're going to see... And I forget the actress's name, so forgive me for that. It's on the tip of my tongue. But she was in Game of Thrones, and she
Emily Clark.
Emily Clark, and I really
Could
think
you
she's going to
forget
be
the
in
name?
this
You
in some capacity. But I really think that Darth Maul. And look, I understand the whole Rebels thing, but everyone's got to understand that George Lucas, Filoni, Favreau, they're not going to let a cartoon, no offense, rule them from not bringing back Darth Maul. I mean, for goodness sake, they brought back Sidious. And no one's going to have a big problem with it like the sequels because, quite frank, I'm going to stop that right now because we're not going to have Luke die and all the stuff that Rian Johnson did. So don't worry about it. They're going to bring back that. Don't worry about it. That ain't ever going to happen.
He'll come back. He'll come back.
But I'm telling you right now that Lucas really, really wanted Darth Maul and Boba Fett in the sequels. And they can do something here. So to answer your question, Easy, I really think what's going to happen, here's a theory that I have, is I think that they're going to have this epic battle, and then Darth Maul is going to come in, and Darth Maul is not a friend of Darth Vader because, he's this, he's the former apprentice.
Yeah, because Darth Maul, I think at this point in time, he's not really a Darth. He's just Maul.
He's just Maul. Yeah.
He's walked away from the code,
Sith
the
code.
Sith code. He's kind of his own independent contractor, if you will.
It's a consultant. It's a consultant of the dark
He's
side.
a consultant of the Crimson Dawn corporation.
I see something like that. I mean, I really do. I think that they can. right before Obi-Wan's about to slay Darth Vader once and for all, and like, I almost burned you. All of a sudden, he's got to turn his attention on a vengeful
Avenge,
Maul.
and the pupils get bigger, and he just seeks in for Obi-Wan. I think we're just going to ruin the show here.
Yeah, we are. Well, this is all speculation. I mean, it's really nothing set in stone yet. But Fabio, what was your? I don't know if you've seen this kind of concept art and small teaser of a teaser of a teaser about the Obi-Wan show. I mean, we're gonna have this guy, and I can already see this as a deluxe DX edition.
Mythos.
I didn't see this picture, but I mean, can you imagine something like this?
Man,
It's
next year's gonna be sick.
It's like insane. No, and also, can you imagine him right next to Mace Windu?
The Mace Windu talk again.
The Mace Windu never fails in every single show. No, but man, I'm telling you, this concept art looks sick. I mean, you can see here this is for the Tusken Raiders weapon, right? You can see it right here.
It looks like one of the.
Am I pointing? Wait,
It looks like he has a gaffy stick in the back.
Right?
I think that's
You know what I was gonna say? It looks like the Mythos figure from Sideshow.
It does.
Oh, yeah.
This is kind of like the Tusken Raider, like what was it, tunic, whatever. Kind of like a gray hair. Maybe he has to have some gray hair. They have to put gray hair, right? I'm thinking. But I think it's gonna be kind of hard to explain how this guy aged so much in only like 20 years. The Java egg juice make that happen. No, but seriously, right? If you think about what happened when he went to Tatooine and delivered Luke to the uncles, and then 19 years later, I mean, he was old, like very old. So like, what? I mean, how they need to explain that? Are you telling me it's the weather? It's too hot over there. But man, I'm telling you, I saw that picture of that concept art, and I was like, damn. This is gonna be epic, man. This is gonna be epic. But it was not only him shown on the Obi-Wan shown there, but it was also this guy here. Lord Vader. Let me put Lord Vader. Oh shit, which one it is now?
It's so I can't stop smiling when we're talking about this stuff.
Oh, of course. I mean, look how sick is that? He's in what's the planet?
Are we gonna get Vader in the throne?
Gotta be Mustafar.
Oh, that's a good one.
The throne pieces are very popular get-go with the statue collectors. So I see Hot Toys with a throne, Boba Fett on a throne. I mean, I can see this trend continuing because it's already a collector thing for statue guys. So Vader with throne. I mean, look at this little table that can come with him. Lights up.
Yeah, that's easy money right there.
Mm-hmm. Easy money.
Easy money collectibles.
No pun intended. Sorry.
Look, I mean, this is. Let me address what one thing here with a couple of the comments about Maul. Look, I understand some of you in the chat that Filoni was the one who killed off Maul in the cartoon, the animated series. He's going to do what Disney tells him to do, and they're certainly going to listen to what Favreau wants to do, and certainly going to listen to what George Lucas's vision was, which was to bring Maul into there. So don't think he's going to use that. I'm telling you right now, he's coming back. They're not going to suddenly stop resurrecting characters because of that. They'll find a way to raise him from the dead then, if they want to keep him dead in Rebels. They will find a way. They always find a way. He's coming back, Darth Maul. Ray Parks is coming.
Yeah, if they can put in that solo Maul that they had, the Crimson Dawn Maul, I mean, that is, to me, such a sick character with so much backstory.
Oh, I mean, how many people bought the figure easy just because, not even for the solo movie, because it looked badass?
I'm not saying literally, but for 5 seconds, that guy sold a lot of figures. That guy made some money for 5 seconds, And I kind of almost like, out of all of the movie, that's the main part I remember from Solo. Like, if you say Solo right now, I just remember the projection of Maul,
I know.
Me too. I mean, but Fabio, and I think all you guys are right with this. I mean, this almost looks like they love thrones right now. if they have, this type of scene in the Obi-Wan series, this concept art here, and this is a figure, right? I don't know what you guys think, but what kind of Darth Vader? You think we're going to get like a DX? Obviously, you're going to get Hayden Christensen's sculpt. You're going to get like one helmet that's goes on like this. Maybe you get the head sculpt. Maybe you get a few head sculpts. I don't know.
It's funny you mention that, because even till now, as long as I've been collecting Star Wars Hot Toys since 2015, 16, I still to this day, I don't have a Darth Vader figure because I'm waiting for the
sold them all.
Epic DX DX type Vader.
This might be the answer to your call.
That's it.
I'm really wanting Return of the Jedi.
Well, but this is an easy fix, man. This is an easy fix. Call Fabio. He will give you one of his 20th Vaders.
I actually have one right now sealed, 40th anniversary, if you're interested.
That's it.
You know the number. You know the number.
You know the number. Anthony, what's up, my friend? He's joining us live. Thank you, my friend, for joining us, Anthony. Sixth Scale Mafia. And of course, my friend, the Don Prime, in the house as well. What's up, Don? Nice to see you in the chat, my friend. And Compatible $2 donation. Thank you, my friend. He says Hobo Obi-Wan and Clone Wars Obi-Wan 2-pack. Wizard.
Yeah. And I want to answer this, but I want to answer what Don Prime's talking about. Dark Sister. We could get a Jedi. They could go so many ways with this. They could take one of the Jedis like Barriss Offee, and maybe she set up Ahsoka to be blamed for the assault on the Jedi Temple or some stuff like that. But you can get some of this stuff with the Inquisitors or the Dark Sisters or something like that. It can wind up being a Jedi that got disgruntled, one of the old female Jedis. There's so much that Favreau and Filoni can do with this. It's not even funny. And I don't know one way or another which way they're going to go, but they're going to do something, baby. That's that's crazy. But anyway, You said you put up a super chat. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to.
No. It's fine. It's fine. It was Company Bold said Hobo Obi-Wan and Clone Wars Obi-Wan 2-pack. Wizard.
Anything's possible. I mean, I think it's possible. Combat. You can certainly see that. I would lean more towards like when you saw that concept art, like what Easy and Fabio were saying that. And I think you too, Dante, it could be like the Blurg and Mandalorian seeing that beast that he was riding, and that is an Obi-Wan. I actually think, Combat, you're still going to get that Clone Wars Obi-Wan, because I think you're going to get the Hobo Obi-Wan, the new look Obi-Wan, and I think it'll be two separate pieces. It's not. I don't think the return of the Revenge of the Sith or the Clone Wars Obi-Wan is going to fit the bill to match the Obi-Wan series. I think it'll be different enough. He'll look different enough where you have to get that figure too.
Yeah.
If you're an Obi-Wan fan.
Yeah, that's true.
Star Wars Jesus.
Star Wars Jesus. And we
you look like Jesus for a little bit, Obi-Wan.
Just repicture all your house pictures of Jesus into Obi-Wan.
Yeah, I know. That's it. That's it.
Never notice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know, right? We have 53 people watching right now. Please don't forget to like this video. And of course, don't forget to subscribe to Aries, Fabio, Easy Company Collectibles, and Paystrick, my friend. Thank you for the $9.99. Appreciate, my friend, the super chat. What's up, Dante, Aries, Easy, and Fabio?
Easy.
Hope you guys are all doing well on this Friday evening. Yes, we are doing very good. We're super tired because after Fridays is usually the day that you kind of like have no more energy left.
The heck did I worked two different jobs today, and I'm here, so I don't even know. Like,
it's the spot.
Did I sleep last night? I don't remember.
I thought it was Monday today. I was saying, we're Friday. I said, wait, Friday? No, today's Friday. Oh shoot! I thought it was Monday because yesterday was a holiday, so we didn't work yesterday. But I felt like yesterday was my Sunday because I was like watching TV. I didn't do anything. So I'm like, wow, damn.
I'm gonna change my clock to wizard time.
A wizard time, yeah. But thanks, Space Trick, for the $9.99. Appreciate it, my friend. We need to have you in the show for a live stream for sure. So there is a another picture that was also shown in the video, and it
Don't show my
is.
toes. It's not my toes, right?
Oh shoot! I have to take that out.
Yeah, take that.
Is this one here?
Yes.
So we know we're gonna get a fight. I mean, we're gonna. Now, the question is where.
This looks like young Luke. I don't know.
No, that's actually from the concept art that was shown today in the video. That's Vader and Obi-Wan fighting.
I mean, if we know anything about fire, lava, planets, and Darth Vader, Mustafar on the outer rim.
Mhm.
It's. I mean, I wouldn't see where Obi-Wan would go to Mustafar, but concept art and all these kind of screenshots throws you everywhere on the map. So who knows? Maybe this is a place burning down in Tatooine in one of the factories or something.
No, but also it could be that he's going there because he can kill this guy. Maybe he needs to complete that part. I don't know. I mean, I just can't wait to see how the story is gonna develop. I think he gave us a hint that he's looking after Luke, young Luke. So we're probably gonna see a young Luke, like a kid running around the desert. Uh, so they need to develop the story. But we're gonna see a fight for sure.
Yeah, even McGregor himself said it. So
Yeah.
I was going just a few months ago, actually. It was a few months ago with my oldest daughter. We were going through all the lightsaber battles from the movies, all of them, and we were rating them. And for me, and I love all of them, and there's some real epic ones, but the one that's the nearest and dearest to my heart because I think it was so well done was in the Phantom Menace when you had Darth Maul and Qui-Gon Jinn and Obi-Wan Kenobi with that freaking scene. All I could say, whether it's on Mustafar, which it could very well be because they're going to go there at his base, or maybe on Tatooine because they chase him there, or maybe somewhere we're not even thinking. Maybe it's on, the Death Star or the Star Destroyer. But man, if there can be, to say it again, a three-way battle of Maul, Obi-Wan, and Vader, and they all don't like each other. I mean, I don't even know what you do. I mean, I would just probably just poop my pants, to be honest with
I
you.
was about to say poop my pants. Oh my god!
I mean, you want to talk about this is the kind of stuff. If I play with my action figures, I would imagine this. Like it'll never happen in a million years, and I get it.
Wives and moms would be killing.
So wait, Eric. So that way, if you're gonna poop your pants, you need to wear diapers then. So now you're gonna put like a diapers. Is it possible? Please don't.
But listen, I'm telling you. I mean, I would just lose it, baby. Come on.
Oh man,
Yeah, this has way too much. I mean,
all right, look. You know how excited I got when Luke showed up. I told the story, and I'm sure you heard stories from so many people. I mean, you've seen how many people react live when Luke showed up in The Mandalorian season 2. Can you imagine everybody's freaking face if they're watching television and you got Maul, Vader, and Obi-Wan all looking at each other back and forth?
I think that will be an awakening. I think it will be an awakening for the community.
Be
Sorry,
surreal.
Fabio, sorry.
that would be
pretty epic, yeah.
What happened, Fabio? No, I didn't hear. Sorry.
Oh,
He was going in now.
I said that would be pretty epic if that happens. A scene like that, forget it.
Yeah, I mean, but now
and then Grogu will come in and then wipe them all out.
I know, right?
Just wave his hand and go, toss him around like those stormtroopers.
Oh God, Aries, calm down. You wiped out Dante. He's back.
No, no. What I'm thinking is, what happened at the last, at the end of season 2 of The Mandalorian with Luke coming and doing that super epic entrance. I mean, they need to top that, but I mean, how it's gonna be kind of impossible not to because you have Obi-Wan show, you have Darth Vader, right there. OTs.
That's it.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna have you're gonna have stormtroopers. You're gonna have probably the Emperor, a cameo of the Emperor.
Isn't the show supposed to be a 1-season thing?
It's supposed to be a 1-season thing, like 6 episodes, I believe.
Why?
So
Well,
but think about this though. Think about this. If it's 1 season, it could go either way. So it's either they're gonna pack those episodes in with so much storyline and action just to be able to keep it the one season, or it does so well and they extend it to a second, hopefully.
I remember them saying that they were only going to do one season, and it's been solidified a lot by Disney. I feel like it. I don't know how they couldn't see this as a money jackpot hit right there. I mean, it's everything everyone loves. Two of the best creators ever going in. I would love to see more. I would. This would be something I would love to see, like 10 seasons of. I don't care. It's Obi-Wan, you know.
Maybe they're only doing the one season for some to try to bring something else in. You know what I mean? They're using that as some type of platform to bring
Darth
other
Maul, maybe, or something, or Vader even gets his own.
Maybe that's why they don't need more than one season, and also depending how many episodes as well. So we don't know that either.
Yeah, well, that's true. I mean, but I mean, it's still we're gonna see a lot of cool characters, and that translates into what?
Hot toys.
Figures. We're gonna get a bunch of hot
We're
toys
gonna
figures.
get nice figures.
And I said this before. I mean, when we were talking about previous shows, that's gonna be the closest thing you're gonna get to the original trilogy. So expect to see everything and anything. You know, some cool characters from the prequels, like my friend's Aries' favorite, Bill Organa, probably, most likely.
Most likely.
Some Lobo action.
You know, some Lobo. We're gonna have a young Luke, young Leia, and some of the rumors we're talking about that it's gonna be revolving around Leia stuff. So like the little girl is gonna be doing something. I don't know. That's what they're saying.
Here's a character that no one's talking about, which is interesting. I actually think Jimmy Smits is going to be in this because, you know, I think him and Obi-Wan and the character no one's really talking about, Yoda, are going to communicate again. Because at the end of, you know, Revenge of the Sith, you know, they were, you know, I think only those three knew where those three are. And is it possible that, you know, with whatever's going on, whatever tension, whatever gets Obi-Wan to have to leave Tatooine, or whatever's going on, that he actually communicates with Yoda. They communicate, you know, with the Rebel Alliance, with Bail Organa. So I could actually see Yoda somehow in this, and also Liam Neeson, because Yoda told him, training I have for you.
Oh, that's right. They can have, you know, they can be a Force ghost talking to Obi-Wan and communicating with Yoda, because technically all these guys are alive, right? But Qui-Gon, obviously, he was killed. But yeah, I mean, they can do so many things, and I have a good feeling that the show is going to be executed correctly. I think we're going to see a nice story behind it. It's going to be action packed from the beginning, you know, and every time that Vader, because you know, Hayden Christensen is in the show for a reason. He will not be just showing like for one episode. That's it. He's going to be having some recurring appearances.
I'm getting nervous thinking about seeing Ewan McGregor reprising his role of Obi-Wan right now.
Sick, right?
Butterflies. He's still dreamy.
Yeah.
All right, listen.
You can sleep at night.
What if you guys here and you watch the Obi-Wan series and you're waiting for Darth Vader, you see Ewan McGregor, and all of a sudden they flash to the other screen, and you start hearing the Imperial March, dun 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 dun. Come on, you're all gonna smile. Your heart's gonna start pumping up.
I mean, okay, this is something that, okay, so that's a good point. Do you think in that show they're gonna put the old or the classic
Imperial
soundtracks?
Yeah, Imperial stuff. Yeah, definitely. Because in the screenshots, I think one of them had a hangar bay showing, and it had Imperial stormtroopers. I mean, everything's full-fledged Empire, I think, in this show. So I think it's going to be definitely. I mean, Vader's Imperial March is iconic for being Vader. Every time Vader showed up in the old trilogy,
Has to be.
That would play in some type of tone. I mean, a slow tone, a high tone, and it would just always be there. So, oh yeah,
right. It was played as that in the Rogue One, you know, when he was facing Krennic. You know, the Imperial March. So that's must have. But Knights of Ren 789 says Qui-Gon was rumored to show up as Ghost.
Possible, highly possible.
Very, Yeah, very,
Yeah, I
very
mean,
possible.
Yoda did say, "Teach you to commune with him, I will." When you're on
Teach you
Tatooine,
to
so I don't,
commune
maybe
with
he's
him,
a
I
Force
will.
ghost. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's gonna be epic. But now talking about hot toys now. So far we've seen Obi-Wan in that blur type of thing.
Pantafara, panta.
Whatever that's called.
I think
But
it's a. Is it called a bantha? What is a bantha?
I have no idea.
Was that a bantha in the artwork? I couldn't tell if it was a bantha.
I'm
I thought it
curious.
looked like
more on
something
that.
else.
Talking about animals. Do you remember where the blur was seen before? Besides the Mandalorian.
Oh, it's not a bantha. What was seen before? What animal?
It was seen before.
In the Mandalorian?
No. It was seen before in a previous show, in an old movie.
The
Really?
The Blurg. Yeah.
Old Star Wars.
Is you see when the last Return of the Jedi happened, there was I think two movies about Ewoks. Like I remember.
I think it was a Christmas special for the
Yeah,
Ewoks.
Really?
yeah. I was
Thanks.
going through Disney Plus and I saw the poster, and I saw wait a second, this is a Blurg, and it was from the old movies. I don't remember the name on top of my head, but I saw it on the picture. Let me see if I can pull it. If
I
you guys,
watched that
oh,
damn
here we go.
Ewok
Here we go.
series when I was like really young. I don't remember it at
Caravan
all.
of Courage. Let me see if I can just pull it off.
I think I remember watching it. I was young and just really being upset that Darth Vader wasn't in it. But it was like, no, he's dead. No, where's Darth Vader?
Yeah, I always
Eopie. It's called an Eopie.
Yopie.
Eopie. But I remember Jar Jar stepping on the poo poo in Phantom Menace for that guy. It just. I love Jar Jar. I mean, I freaking love Jar Jar. Can't wait to see the Sith version.
I think it wasn't the other one though. Maybe. I don't know. It wasn't this one. Yeah, it wasn't.
How
this
old
one.
do Gungans live for? That'd be interesting.
Gungans?
Yeah, hundreds of years. Maybe Jar Jar could show up in the future. Future content.
The Sith Jar Jar.
Same future.
A lot of people hated that guy so much, and it's funny because when I first saw him, I was in love with the character. Maybe it's my childhood nostalgia kicking it in for the love, but I love Jar Jar. I can't wait till Hot Toys actually does, like posable ears and wired and stuff for Jar Jar. I'm all for it.
Jar Jar. Thank you, Nice of Ren, for the name of the movie, because I remember seeing it here. I don't know if you guys can see, but
Oh my god!
so there was the Blurg.
I
The
am
blue-
Groot.
Wow.
Yeah, interesting, right? I was like, damn, I thought it was like a new, like a new beast that they created for the show. But then when I saw that, they do reference to all these movies, like all this, everything they can reference,
Oh, that's crazy.
because it's part of Star Wars, the Star Wars world, So, very interesting, right? Very interesting.
Yeah,
So-
I haven't seen that in how I've watched it, but
Well, this is like,
ever.
this is like, man. He's like, what do I win? You win a shout out, my friend. Thank you. Thank you so much for that. But man, I can tell you know your stuff, man. So kudos to you. Because I can't remember I can't remember anything, man. But yeah, so he was seen in this movie. So it was kind of like wow. But anyway, so that's for the show, Obi-Wan show, and which pretty sure a lot of people are waiting, including myself. Everyone waiting to get to see that show. But then that's not the only show we're gonna see, right? Something is coming very soon, my friend. Something is coming very, very soon. Very, very soon. You know what that is. Come on, man. You know what that is.
The Bible of Boba Fett.
I thought
El
you were gonna
libro
tell
de
me,
Boba Fett.
that they were going to go ahead and redo the Love Boat or something. Okay.
Oh, man.
Exciting and new. Anyway.
No, this is, I'm telling you, man, like, and it's during Christmas season, is the 29th. So people are going to be stuck watching this thing, man. It's going to be like the Mandalorian that every Wednesday, right? It was Wednesday or Friday. Every Friday or Wednesday. I don't remember, but every Friday, I think it was the Mandalorian, right? Or Thursday. What day
It
was
was
it?
Thursday. I believe it was Thursday
It's
night.
Thursday, right? So people are gonna be waiting. I just wish that they at least give us 2 episodes for the first season. Because it's kind of hard to wait for the next week to watch it.
Well, the
You're gonna-
first season, the first episode of season 2 was pretty long. That was, I think, the
JB.
longest one. It was like an hour. The one with Timothy Olyphant in it. It's pretty long, that episode. So maybe this one will be long.
Yeah.
The first show. Who knows?
Did they say an hour or something like that?
No, I mean it could be short, but I mean I know that one was pretty long. So, it's possible that that the first episode could be long.
Oh, look at this. Blur was in Clone Wars on, was that Ryloth? And on Rebels?
On
I
Rebels.
don't know.
There you go.
Oh, wow. But that was animated, right?
Yeah, Clone Wars animated.
Oh,
I mean,
animated.
it's probably got to be looking the same. But
Yeah,
This
but
trailer's sick.
But the Book of Boba Fett is coming next month. I can't believe I'm saying this. Next month is coming. And we know for a fact that we're going to get a 2-pack before that. The month.
That's right.
I mean, we have to.
yeah, they got to drop it out before they have to make. They're gonna make people realize that no, I'll just wait for the next one. They're gonna make people want to kick into that FOMO and just jump on that 2-pack.
Yeah, they'll start canceling orders real quick.
But wait until they see the final product pictures, because usually that's what happens all the time, right? When they see the final product.
Another thing, if they make Boba Fett's head sculpt again, you're not going to have all that damaged scar tissue because Disney got lazy in the Book of Boba and they're not doing
He got fixed.
and all that kind of stuff. So it'd be kind of unique to have that set, the Hobo Boba.
Plus, remember that it's coming from the Mandalorian line, not the Boba Fett line. So that's another thing. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, rumor has it the Finnick is coming very soon as well to be announced. I think Aries broke the news the other day, and I was also told the same story.
How do you
I
guys
mean-
think? Go ahead.
No, I was just going to say, I actually, going back to what you said, Easy, too, I noticed that, too. I thought they were getting lazy on their makeup. But then I was watching, I don't know if it was Star Wars Theory or Den of Nerds or one of those. And they were like, is Boba Fett healing? Like, is it, I'm wondering if actually he was, if it wasn't a long, I don't know.
I mean, do you really think back to tanks can really grow back eyebrows?
Well,
Yeah. But I guess
Thing-
what I'm wondering is if he was just getting back to, if he was severely hurt. See, I'm thinking he just flew out of the Sarlacc pit with his jetpack when everybody left and is fine and was just living like you said, a hobo. But maybe he had to go through a big rehabilitation thing, and maybe the Tusken Raiders, they're going to show that they actually were kind of healing him, like one of those old movies where for a year or two, and maybe
Right.
he was, maybe that's why.
The cowboy fell off his horse.
Yeah,
and the
I don't
Indians
know.
picked him
They
back
healed
up and healed him.
They healed him with acupuncture.
Hey, that works.
yeah, that works. Yeah, we need to find a good doctor though. No, but listen.
No, you know what I was gonna say? I was gonna say, what do you guys think is gonna happen with the helmet now? Are we gonna get obviously her head sculpt and then a separate helmeted head sculpt with the big ass helmet that she's got, or you think it's gonna be a helmet where we have to take the head off, put the bottom
Separate.
piece on, put the head on, and then the top piece on top?
I feel it's got to be separate.
Yeah.
One with just her eyes, and then a regular head sculpt. I don't think we'd have to.
Yeah,
Because
because you
anytime I
need to
see that,
remove
I try
the
to avoid. I mean, I don't see why Hot Toys would make us, it just damage to the piece. And before we've seen that, we've gotten Han Solo in disguise or Luke in disguise. You don't actually put the helmet on. You pop his head off and you convert it into a stormtrooper. So I think that's the direction Hot Toys would go for her as well.
It will make sense because if they're gonna put so much detail into the head sculpt, I mean, they don't want to have something that can scratch the paint or the
Right.
connect.
Yeah,
It can be a pain in the butt to do it.
that's just
you know?
that's going to be bad engineering by Hot Toys, and a lot of people would complain if that was a fact.
Yeah. Just imagine you're trying to put the mask and you get a paint chip in the nose, or you break the little the hair. It's gonna be a mess, man. It's gonna be a mess. But I think this one it should be announced very soon, based on what we're told. the show is coming next month, so it will make perfect sense to be either announced at the end of the month or early December. We know for sure that the 2-pack is going to be released as well.
Tupac? He's coming back?
2-pack is coming. 2-pack is coming. I think we're gonna see this the book of Boba Fett, no, not the book of Boba Fett, the Boba Fett from the Mandalorian Deluxe, to be released in December. That was my prediction back then. But now with all this stuff that's going on, I don't know. Maybe it's gonna be sooner.
Well, I
Desi.
mean, you got like, what is it? Is it November 12th today? So it's almost the middle of November. So
Yeah.
it's close. And as far as the head sculpt, I know easy. I have the Leia Endor with Wicket, and I think with that one, you could put the helmet on her head. They didn't have it separate, you know, that little Endor helmet that she could put on for the speeder bike.
Mhm.
But I never put it on. But I think with her hair, Leia's hair sculpt, I think it's easier. I think you're right. I don't think they can do it with Fennec. And I didn't like that they did it with Leia, which is why, for instance, you're right. I didn't even put it on. I just have her hold the helmet in her hand rather than trying to scrape anything.
Right. I'm looking
on
at
the
mine. I
head sculpt.
got mine on, and I thought it came that way. It comes with a hair sculpt too. I forgot.
No, the Leia Endor? Yes.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
Oh.
I have it in
Oh.
her hand.
Yeah, you need to remove the hair.
Yeah.
put the
Oh, does she
helmet
have
on.
the hairpiece removal? I don't think they're
Right.
good. Do you think they'll do
You
that with
pop the
Fennec?
bun out, I think, or
Yeah.
something.
Yeah, I don't think they will do that with Fennec.
Oh.
No, it's got to be,
Has to be two head
Two
sculpts,
head.
you know. And if they want to, I mean, they can actually, but you know, it's a risk. To me, it's a risk. I mean, again, I'm not an expert on that, so this is Boba's Bacta, episode 1 titled.
Yeah, that's
This
what I was
looks so
laughing at.
freaking
there.
awesome, guys. I mean, this.
But yeah, so this version of Boba Fett, the deluxe edition, is, you know, it was pushed to December or January, I believe, on Sideshow. That means that it's probably going to be released in December at one point, maybe sooner. I don't know. I have a feeling that it could be actually sooner than that. But a lot of people. Go ahead, Aris.
No, I did hear a rumor, and it's a rumor. It's not from the Hot Toys Wizard, but I heard a rumor that they were going to maybe release this within a week of, you know, the Disney Plus Day, which happened today. So maybe you're on to something there, that this could come out early. I mean, it was going to come out in June next year, you know, June through August, and then they moved it all the way up, as you just said. So I mean, for them to say they're going to ship this in January, I would imagine it's probably going to get released any moment. And remember, they actually, you know, and I have this one on pre-order and Sideshow. So I got an email, whatever it was, a month ago, a month and a half ago, whenever it was, that, hey, by the way, we're moving this up. It's going to be shipping. It's supposed to come in our warehouse. So I don't think they went through all that trouble, unless this is really going to come out like any minute. So I certainly, you know.
Hey, where'd them eyebrows go, though?
The Tuscan shaved it off. Right?
Tuscan shit. Yeah, I know. That's what
Listen,
I was
it's
saying.
hot. It's hot in the pit of Sarlacc, baby. You need more than spatchka to stay cool. So maybe you burned it all off with the digestive system.
I gotta get rid of these things.
I know. I know. You should shave your eyebrows easy. And see if you look like. To see
So
if you
remember
look
what
like.
C-3PO said? You'll be slowly digested over the course of 1,000 years.
1,000 years. Yep.
Yeah, but okay. So this is the thing, right? I think this figure can happen before December, before Christmas for sure, because you know that this is a perfect gift for Christmas. So they may want to get this figure. You're ready to you know, to get shipped out to people. But people asking me all the time about Ahsoka, and again, this is something that was shared to us a long time ago that she was ready. Even my friend Joao from third party reviews mentioned that they already have Ahsoka ready. They have the boxes there waiting, pretty much. So this could be very easily a move with, you know, by Sideshow and Hot Toys, just for them to secure at least the first wave of figures so they could start shipping to customers. And so people were saying, yeah, but that doesn't make sense. Why Hot Toys needs to wait for Sideshow? But well, all these things that happened with Hot Toys, you know, and Sideshow getting cancellations on pre-orders, you know, getting the resellers pretty much killing it. for them, right? So now they are attacking, counterattack, trying to make something for them, and they have the right because they are the distributors, right? They are the official ones, the legal ones to do all this stuff, so they can coordinate. That doesn't mean that they have to wait for Sasha to do anything, but they have a contract. They're working together. Maybe this something was revised because things are changing. Things are changing. And look, Ahsoka. Joel said Ahsoka. I heard from our friends Monica, 100% by living. Yeah, Monica. Shout out to Monica. Do and then I'm going to talk about the cable figure, which we discussed this in our previous live stream. And I was so happy to see that happening because we were told that it's going to be released before way before its due date. So we're going to talk about that later. But yeah, shout out to Monica Du because he was the one. Is a he, believe it or not? Because he was the one who provided that information as well about the Ahsoka figures. Pretty much done, ready, waiting for the final call, and they boom, release.
Can't wait to see it.
They need to have the review ready as well. Think about that, right? They need to have that. So OG, when Star Wars was just Star Wars with a $5 donation, thank you, my friend. Boba Fett is the most feared bounty hunter in the galaxy. Must have all Boba Fett's. Great panel, great show. Thanks for all the great from all of you. No, thanks you, my friend. We appreciate it. We just a bunch of nerds talking about Star Wars, man, because we love it. we love it, man.
You know what I was thinking? I don't think anybody's picking up this figure. Like, and when I say picking up, I mean picking up where this is going. If you look at this armor, how beat the armor is, you guys don't even understand the upgrade this guy's going to get during the show, and it's going to be insane.
Yeah,
I agree.
Yeah, we saw a little hint of it with just him sitting on the throne. So, I mean, they've already threw on the boots.
And for those in the chat, we're not, he's not talking about the updated armor on the throne, right, Fabio? No, we're not talking.
No. I'm talking about like what's coming.
What's coming?
Yeah, like what he's gonna turn into by the time the show's over.
I can't wait, man. It's gonna be like.
I mean, and not only that. Besides Boba Fett, we're gonna get more bounty hunters, for sure. I mean, they have to give us a couple at least. So forget it. It's gonna be crazy for sure.
No, I think we're getting them all because it's like an homage to the whole bounty hunter line. So I feel like we're gonna see we're gonna have to see them all at some point.
Right.
No, but Easy brings up a good point, and now that Fabio is on, the armor is going to change. We got to go back to that because he doesn't. His face looks different. It looks like completely different. So you're probably Easy not going to get. Do you think we're going to get these head sculpts like this again?
I mean, I really think we're not going to get this. So this is your chance at getting a really cancerified Boba Fett. Because I mean,
it's a cancerified. Oh my god!
It's completely.
You are horrible.
I got. He had a little too much spotchka.
Yeah, that's too much.
That's my excuse.
A little too much
but,
radiation.
I mean, it's one of the magnificence of this release is that you can say, oh no, I'll skip this and go to the next Boba Fett. You're not going to get a lot of things. You're not going to get, you're not going to get this damaged, beautiful looking armor. Although it's very damaged, beautiful looking armor. The accessories and him just straight up looking like a dude off the street. And then on top of that, the head sculpt, which is no more. As far as you can see in the next show, that's it. You don't get that. That's the last time you're going to see him without eyebrows. So
yeah, well, that's
in that robe, unless he's taking a shower.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I know that.
Bash this,
But put it this way, right? Yes, everyone is free to collect whatever you want. Is really not right or wrong way of collecting. Whatever's in your budget, you get. Period. Right? But there are other collectors that want to get the whole Mandalorian line. I'm one of them because I want to complete the whole line. Even if I don't like the character as much, I just want to get the whole line, period.
Yeah,
and I think
the sickness for that.
And I think I know
That's
there's
another-
that's
So
another
you're
topic
getting the
for a
frog lady,
different.
Dante. You're getting the frog lady.
Whatever's from the Mandalorian, I'm gonna get. It's just
Bro.
because to me it's kind of like, again, this is just me personal preference. Is because the show, helped Star Wars to be back in the map again. Because what happened with the sequels, so we can argue all day long about the movies. Some people like it, some people hate it, some people they don't care. I mean, we definitely were in a period of darkness after
It was
that.
it was a
It was
Star Wars
It
depression.
was
I mean,
depression.
it split the whole community. I mean, what we know of. I mean, I feel personally it split the community.
Right. I know you were crying because you were calling me every day about, why did they do this with Luke?
Don't talk about it. Just don't talk about it.
It was a great yes.
Cry.
Yeah.
It was
a great divide.
it was a great divide. And then when the Mandalorian came out, everyone was like, damn. Wow.
The coffee sales went up.
Coffee sales went up.
People spilled it.
People spilled everywhere. We got more. We got a new Mickey Mouse, green version of Mickey Mouse, which is everywhere.
And I feel like the Obi-Wan show is going to be, like I said before, it's going to be the awakening again. It's going to shake the foundation Star Wars fans because of Vader, because of the fanfare they're going to do for the show. It's Dave Filoni and Favreau. I mean, they're really going to stick it to the fans. I hope, under good direction. And I think it's going to be the second awakening of Star Wars since the whole buyover from Disney.
And if you think the Mandalorian was an amazing show, wait until you see the Book of Boba Fett. Wait until you see Obi-Wan series. Wait until you see the Ahsoka show. It's gonna blow your mind. I mean, what is coming for Star Wars is amazing, and they don't need to do movies. You don't need to do it.
You really don't.
You don't have to do movies.
movies.
You do a show. This is the way Mandalorian was done. It's pretty much a movie, like a 16-hour long movie.
I think they said what did they spend $10 million each episode? I think it was.
I think it's more than that.
It was
I think
a
it was
lot.
25.
10 million. I don't know what.
Yeah.
Fire Pass episodes. It's coming. I'm sorry.
Buy a pass.
My timing is just so off. I have to take a little skip from some certain figures, and I try to cover most big time Star Wars figures though. But it's still there.
It's still there. Yeah.
Well,
But
Nerdified, he could tell you if this 2-pack is a buy or pass.
It was a buy because you get no eyebrows. I mean, just for the head sculpt. My goodness.
so Sinister
It's
SMR says
expensive.
The Last Jedi almost killed the fandom. The Mandalorian resurrected it, and I agree.
Just keep going. Just keep going.
They killed Luke. Oh man.
Yeah, and that's something that is always, even though sometimes I try not to think about it, but sometimes I do think about it. Like, I'm like, why?
Listen, nobody cared that they killed Harrison Ford because he always says I want to die. So it's like,
Yeah,
okay, great. Han Solo, I want him dead. No one cared.
Harrison Ford literally did not want to be in Star Wars. So
No, he wanted
go away.
$40 million. That's it.
Go die. Go somewhere else. That's what I was like.
Right, go to what's that? Indiana Jones.
Dun, 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 dun. He was like, "Ah."
Dead. No, but this is the thing. I think the way Luke died was bad. Like, he wasn't even fighting. He was just dodging freaking Kylo Ren.
Keanu
I
Reeves
was
just
thinking-
hopped into his body.
As when he showed up, when he kissed Leia in the forehead, and he was walking towards the 80s, whatever. I was thinking he's gonna do a massive force power and destroy a bunch of things. That's what I was thinking. I was thinking, okay, now I'm just gonna see Luke doing this and start crushing stuff like nothing. No, he was just getting like missiles, and he was like,
And we didn't see anything of his powers. We didn't see any progression of Luke. We didn't see
Right.
nothing.
right. You were supposed to see Luke. Yes, he's an older person now. I mean, expect to be so like, in his prime. But I mean, come on, Yoda was what, like 100 years, 1,000 years old.
Yeah.
And he was able to
He just leaned over,
Fight.
farted, and then he just
I mean, can you
He's
tell me that
died.
Luke wasn't able to do that? Come on, give me a break. That was bad. So, but I'm happy that Mandalorian resurrected the franchise. I agree with Sinister SMR, and Boba Fett, the coolest character you could ever get. I mean, this is a cool, super cool character from the beginning. Like, I mean, I think there's gonna be a documentary about it too. It's streaming actually, so I'm gonna watch it maybe tomorrow.
Oh, that looks good. This one.
I'll be honest with you, $495. This is not
Two figures. Two highly detailed
figures.
figures.
Yeah,
two figures and all those accessories. And I
this-
don't know, is it just me, or maybe it's just me. I actually like this better than the clean version. I like the dirty. I love the way this looks, the weathering on the Boba Fett armor, even more than the one on the throne.
It's just the more the dirtier, the merrier.
I'm the same way. I like the for some reason, just in general, battle damage stuff more than regular stuff. I don't know
Yeah.
why.
Yeah, I a lot of times too. I hear you.
Look at this message. It's a Yoda, Master Yoda in the house. Did my boy Luke wrong? They did.
Did my boy. Yeah. Oh God.
Yeah,
But
no,
Filoni did it right, baby.
I mean, okay, Desi says, but he died in the most Jedi way possible. One day without hurting a fly, and while giving up, he's like to let his friends get away, like Obi-Wan in Episode 4, ducks to avoid tomatoes. Okay,
Bro.
but still,
I'll never throw tomatoes at metamorphic us.
I mean, okay, so Yoda was 900. So 100, I just added another 100 years, but it was about right, right?
Yeah,
1,900. But this is the thing. Like, I don't know. I just wish that Favreau and Filoni were doing the actual sequels.
Yeah.
That would be sick. I don't know
wish
what. I don't know.
They imprinted the historical text versus some guy who believed that making people hate the film will make a good movie. I mean,
I mean, I can understand and I'm sorry we're expanding on this, but when what was the movie, the second movie, The Last Jedi, Ryan Johnson had a vision of making this super different, right? But in Star Wars, you need to think about the fan base. Yes, there's a lot of new people that love the Clone Wars and the new series, but come on, you cannot destroy something like this just because you have a vision. You need to respect the character, I think. And I'm not saying that Last Jedi was horrible. I mean, it wasn't a right movie. It wasn't the best in the world. It wasn't a right movie. If you don't care about anything, you just watch
Dante,
it.
just give me an idea. We should have a panel alone just to get it out of our system on our thoughts on The Last Jedi.
Yeah, like the Star Wars therapy or something.
Anytime you bring it up, people are going to be triggered from whichever way direction.
Oh man. So he says, no, that was a very non-violent, peaceful crossover to the Force. Just wanted to see Luke be a badass. Yeah, I agree. That's what I wanted to see. I wanted to see Luke destroying everybody. Like, he doesn't care anymore. He's like just doing this, doing that, and all the stuff starts flying. I mean, he couldn't destroy Kylo Ren, I think. Anyway, so we just going crazy with this. Where's the echo?
It's good to reminisce about the sad times, the dark times.
The dark days of the Republic.
But listen, now we're in
So-
I don't know, the sunshine times. Like, I don't know.
Sunshine time. Well, the sunshine time is coming in an abundance.
The awakening. The awakening.
Emperor Palpatine, wake up.
We must destroy them.
he's too beat up. Like,
Anyway,
I thought you died, Mr. Palpatine.
Look, I did like that Rise of Skywalker trailer. It was like, at last, my boy.
Lost,
It was
my
pretty cool.
boy. Yeah.
it's like so. Then people are like, "How did he come back?" Did Gatorade.
No,
Listen,
but it was
J.J.
funny.
Abrams came in and was like, "Listen, everything's okay, everybody. Here's Palpatine."
No, but it's funny because this is funny. This is funny because they were talking about like you have the mayor, the smartest people in the world, the writers and everything. And then when they asked the question, how did the emperor came back to life? Oh, somehow he came back to life.
He dug a tunnel.
Somehow he came.
He dug a
I'm like,
tunnel underground and stayed there for about 50 years, and God knows what he
Building
ate
the
down there. But
army.
he's back, guys, and he's back alive. Yeah.
No, but the part that I like the most is when Kylo Ren finds him and then he's like, the dark side of the force is a power, the abilities. Some
And then
consider
Vader
to be-"
comes in, and then Snoke comes.
Yeah, it was pretty epic, man. I did like
that was great.
That was creepy. But anyway, so we have a lot of Star Wars stuff going on, and one of the I mean we spoke about this in the previous shows as well, but now let's talk about what's gonna happen with this line. The Clone Wars is I haven't seen the show, so excuse my ignorance. I'm not as good with the names of the characters, so forgive me. Jesse, Clone Trooper Jesse, my friend Easy Company Collectibles did a buyer pass, and yes, a tire run on this guy's face. You can see the stamp of approval in his head.
Republic approved.
I mean, this is something, and Aries, you spoke about this many times on your shows about possible Clone Wars figures, and I think to me, and I you guys can correct me if I'm wrong. I think what happened with the 501st and the Coruscant Guard, that they released those figures first, was to test the waters. I think, and again, this might sound stupid, but what I'm trying to say is that when we got Cody, there was a huge issue with the arm. A lot of people complaining. Mine came broken. I have to fix it. I know KG had to go several returns to get something decent. And it was, the figure itself looked amazing. It is an amazing figure. It has sculpt, armor, everything. But there was some issues with the body. And a lot of people complain about it, right? And I'm happy that Hot Toys actually listened.
Mhm.
And when they released the 501st, they just knocked it out of the park. I mean, the figure was excellent. The articulation, ratcheted joints,
Ratcheted.
a huge improvement. Huge improvement. So, Aries, now 501st happened. Coruscant was released as well. Now Jesse was announced. Where else? Where else are we gonna get for the Clone Wars?
Well, for those WWE fans, all we need is Shane O'Mac's intro music. Here comes the money. Here we go. Buddy talks. Here comes the money. Money, 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 money. Come on. What's next? Oh, I don't know which order because I didn't think that these two were going to be there. It makes sense because it goes with Rex. But
oh man,
no, and you're going to get all of them, I think, until we stop buying them.
Mm-hmm.
If they sell like the Blurg, maybe not. But I mean, even. Yeah.
But this is the beauty of this. This is the beauty of this, and this is the reason why I wanted to talk about this. I haven't seen the show. I haven't seen the Clone Wars show. However, these figures came out so good that I'm getting the whole line. I don't care if I've seen the show or not. So, in other words, you don't need to see the show or to watch all these episodes to appreciate the awesomeness of these things.
And especially because they're doing it realistic movie MMS look. So even though it's a TMS, it does have TMS, right?
It does.
It should. But although it's the show, which is animated and looks very different from this, you're still getting that realistic movie look that goes along with your movie clones. So this, for even guys who haven't seen it, it's okay.
Yeah, and Fabio, I'm telling you, this was the beginning. Then we have the Commander Vaughn as well. And what else are we gonna get?
I don't know, but that Jesse looks beautiful. Look at that armor. I think he looks awesome.
Yeah.
But yeah, you don't know. It could be, they could come out with so many other stuff, and that's what they're doing. We never expect this wasn't even teased anywhere. You know what I mean? We just woke up one morning and this was out. So we're like You know,
Yeah.
so I feel like they do that a lot as well. I feel like when they find a figure, for example, the clones, and they see that, okay, let's announce Cody, let's announce what was the other one? Rex. They don't have to give us every single one, announce every single one. They'll just slide them right in, and we're not going to be like, oh, what the hell is this? Because we know that they're making them anyway, so we're not going to complain about random, announcements like that without
Right.
2 at a time, 3 at a time,
Right.
4 at a time,
Right.
5 at a time, 6 at a time. Come on, guys.
Seven
at
at a time,
8
eight
at
at a time.
99 bottles of beer on the wall.
99 bottles of clones. 99 bottles of genomes on the wall. 99 bottles of
So,
genomes.
what are the chances that we're gonna see this guy coming?
Oh, look at that.
This is Fox, right?
That looks
Coyote.
Like a
what's
clone
the word?
trooper?
No, that looks like a personified PlayStation 5 in maroon.
Oh God. What are the chances that we're gonna get more commanders, more main characters of the Clone Wars?
It'll be great. Aries, you can go. I cut you off.
No, I mean,
I'm happy about this.
yeah, you're gonna get them all. I think. I mean, look, these are like gold with the Black Series. Whenever they come out with any of these clones in the Black Series, I mean, these are the things that a lot of collectors want. And even if you're not into, you were mentioning before, Dante, about not the Clone Wars or this or that. These clones are in obviously the prequels, and not every version that you see in the Clone Wars what happened after, but you get the clones in the prequels. So I think that people are very familiar with some of the different phases and whatnot, and these designs, and they're really hot right now. And I could tell you right now, if they start running into some of this old armor, some of this, we've already seen in The Mandalorian, the OT troopers, but maybe there'll be actually some. Is it possible that you're going to see some, platoon of clone troopers, some security forces or something like that, where they have their own clone armor? That would be absolutely flipping awesome. So who knows? But I mean, look, we're getting mustard trooper, ketchup trooper, mayonnaise trooper, porcelain trooper, all kinds of trooper from the OT. You're going to get a ton of these.
I was a big
these
fan
are
of
gold in the
Porcelain
Black Series.
Trooper.
What's that?
I was a big fan of Porcelain Trooper. I got him.
Yeah. A lot of
absolutely
people.
love it.
I mean, yeah, and there's a bronze one, like chrome, right? Chrome.
Yeah, I got the chrome and gold. I
There's
love
gold,
those.
Yeah,
there's
I mean,
gold and the porcelain, yeah.
yeah, I mean, they went really well. So I mean, I think you're going to see, a lot of these. I mean, until we stop buying them, and yeah.
I mean, I have a feeling that we're gonna start seeing more troopers, more clone troopers,
Well,
very soon.
Let me tell you something about how this looks for Hot Toys. Look at how many people are army building right now. So that alone right there is absolutely no, because it's not a figure that people are buying 1 or 2 of. They're buying 10.
Yes.
So that right there tells Hot Toys keep them coming, because they're going to keep going.
You mean Fabio keeps telling Hot Toys keep them coming?
Yeah, right. Army building. Yeah. No,
But
you
no-
army build Iron Mans, you army
I
build
do not,
Ant-Mans,
I
you
do
army
not,
build
I-
Whole
Well,
Busters.
Those 501st, I've seen some posts where people are buying so many of the 501st. It's crazy.
And it
Yeah,
looks
and
pretty
they
cool
have
though.
to
Like
them
it
from,
looks pretty
different
cool.
places too, because
Right.
they can't get them all from the same place.
Right. I mean,
It's
if
a-
you have the space, you have the money, by all means you can.
Oh,
I mean,
no,
it's really
it looks
is and it
beautiful.
looks nice. I saw pictures with people putting like Anakin and then like a bunch of 501st behind them. I'm like, looks very cool.
It looks
If I have the
really
space, by all means, I will definitely do that.
Yeah. If I had the space to army build, forget it. I would go nuts, but I don't have the room right now. But it looks
Who's that guy?
Wolf. Commander
Wolf.
Wolf. He's one that everybody will lose their shit if Hot Toys comes out with him tomorrow.
Did you guys see the sideshow one?
Yes.
No, you
that
haven't?
thing's still going for good money.
Well, it looks really, really good for when it was made years
Yeah.
that long ago. The figure is beautiful.
Yeah. Hot Toys helped them make at the time, but him, Wolf, and I'm really
Is
surprised
that
we got
Gree?
Art Trooper type armor. Even Gree, but ARC Troopers Echo and Fives. If those two come out as a pack or even independent figures,
Echo
those
5.
two are some of the most iconic ARC Troopers in the entire line of Clone Wars to me. And I think when those two release, that's going to be like everybody's going to lose their minds on those clones.
Let me show you guys Wolf.
Show us Wolf, but in the
Wolf
meanwhile,
is a
he's
beautiful
getting
figure.
Wolf. This is the segment that I love all the time, and it's called the predictions. Prediction.
Ahsoka's
segment.
tomorrow. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding.
So I'm gonna start with my friend Aries here. Clone Wars figures, right? This is one of the topics. But okay, but before you do that,
We got to take a look at this wolf.
let's take a
Wow.
look at Wolf. Oh my god!
Yeah, it's pretty flipping awesome, honestly.
That eye
It goes
detail
for
was
so
great.
much.
Mhm.
Nice, nice.
I mean, if
That's
Hot
Sideshow,
Toys
right?
did this, people,
This is Sideshow,
Easy's
yeah.
right.
And then
People-
look at the helmet.
Nice.
If Hot Toys did that, I mean, that looks so. I mean, people again. I mean,
Look at the detail on that. It's beautiful.
Yeah.
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 I mean, this is more
nostalgia.
animated. Obviously, it's not like whatchamacallit,
Realism.
realism. But let's talk about predictions real quick. So, Aries, what figure, Clone Wars character, do you think is gonna be announced before the end of the year? Just if you need to throw one name.
if I had to throw one name to match
Yes.
with everything else, probably Clone Commander Fox, because they even mentioned that in Ahsoka's description. If you go on Hot Toys,
Yeah.
I would think that one, and that's also. I don't think easy that they would need a head sculpt with that. I mean, it's not going to be. I mean,
You never
Fox.
seen the guy.
Yeah. So
So
that's what I would think.
I've never seen the guy. I have no idea what he looks like.
Mhm.
No idea.
No, never seen it. So what about you, Easy? Which one, if you have to make a prediction right now and say, okay, this one is coming very soon or potentially be announced anytime.
I'm right on Aries' ankles.
Let me make sure I don't spill my. Maybe I'll spill the spots.
I'll be down there. This is getting wild. But yes, Fox. Fox.
Oh God.
I put myself in positions I don't want to be. Wait a minute, never mind.
This is an unfiltered.
Hey,
show.
I filter my coffee.
He's filtering his coffee on an unfiltered show. The irony in that. But yes, I'm going to be on Aries is back on that with the Fox assumption, because I think if you go back in the Coruscant Guards information description, it says Commander Fox in there as well. And if Ahsoka had that under her as well, I mean, push comes to shove with the info and intel being thrown at us, that's what we're going to think is next. So with the greatest assumption made through my technological mind, I would say Fox too as well. And I would love that because we have the Coruscant Guards. It'd be amazing to complete them along with the 501st Rex and now Jesse. They're just doing the 501st line a favor.
So Fox, you and what about you, Fabio? Which one do you think is going to be announced? Just one figure, Clone Wars.
I mean, I don't know if it's going to get announced, but something I would like to see from Hot Toys would be that wolf. I think they would do a sick job with that wolf.
I know, with the eye, right, with the white armor, white and gray.
That much better. So I would love to see a wolf from Hot Toys.
Yeah, that will bring back so much memories for me. Seeing Wolf come out in my early days of collecting, just wanting those clones was one of my biggest thing. And when Sideshow made all that stream of clones, they made everybody. They made a bomb squad. They made airborne. They made clones you wouldn't think of. They'd just pop out with one. And that was the epitome of collecting to me at the time when I first started in 2015, was seeing all those clones, but I couldn't get any because they were going for skyrocketed prices. But I wish Hot Toys would do the same and follow the same footsteps. Make their bomb squad, make just random clones that came into the show. Clone 99, just random clones.
And I mean, real quick, Dante. I mean, I think putting out Wolf, I think would probably break the internet for Hot Toys, because Hot Toys Wolf. Because if you think right now, when you sort this out, best selling wise, you got Jesse number one over everything. Marvel, everything. It's number one. And actually, Vaughn, too. It's number one and number two. These aren't Mandalorians figures. These are Clone Wars troopers. They come out with Wolf, that'll instantly go number one. I don't see how it doesn't.
That's a good point.
And the fact that Clone Wars and all these stuff that the reference is coming out of, it's dated and like old, and it's already shot to the top, right? It's outbeating Luke. It's outbeating, Loki, these Marvel figures. It's
That's
clear.
insane. Look at that.
Look at this. Jesse, Vaughn, Rex.
And Rex. Wait till Ahsoka comes out. I might push that Rex out of here. But
I'm telling you, that's what I'm saying. Like, this is really a Clone Wars right now. I mean, we getting these figures coming, I believe that we're gonna see more Clone Wars figures. I think Hatos is very happy with so far with the FABSFIGURES, the Coruscant Guard. I mean, those are really cool figures. Yes, they're troopers, but they just add so much character, especially if you army build, right? Go ahead, Fabio.
No, I was gonna say, and they're so easy to make. You know what I mean? They have everything they need. They don't need to go make new stuff. Especially, if they're doing head sculpts, they're all the same. If you remove hair, you put a tattoo on one, you have hair on the other. You know what I mean? All you got to do is put them together, pretty much. So there's no reason for them not to make any more.
Yeah, no, that's a good point. And now the question is, okay, yeah, we have Clone War troopers, but what about this one? We've been talking about this every time, pretty much. Everyone is already tired of it. Everyone is already
you are going.
It's going to have a huge.
Yeah, Dante, you're going straight to jail.
Straight to jail. They're gonna kill me in the streets. They're already looking for my head. We have spammers coming to our chats.
You're gonna be moved in a bulletproof vehicle. It's straight to jail.
You undercooked chicken, right?
Straight to jail.
But when it happens, everyone's gonna be happy. Everyone's gonna be dancing.
Believe it or not, overcooked, undercooked, straight to jail.
Straight to jail. Yeah, pretty much. I mean, we spoke about this earlier in the show. I mean, this figure is pretty much done. They're just pretty much waiting. At this point, anytime, any moment. At this point, nobody cares when it's released. They just want to get the freaking figure. That's
we were talking about earlier. I think that Sideshow. Hot Toys is waiting for Sideshow to get it to be able to release it. I feel like, you know what I mean? Because I think this figure's been done for a while.
It is done. Actually, Monica Du shared that information that they pretty much have the boxes are waiting. So they're waiting for someone.
Right.
Speculation is that they're waiting for the green light from Sideshow to say, okay, release it now. We got the figure. We got whatever we needed to get. Go ahead. So because it is at the end of the day, it is a business. They don't want to lose money, right? They already lost so much money. They don't want to do it again. So they just want to make sure that every release is coordinated. I mean, you've seen the reviews, you're seeing everything happening pretty much. At the moment it is released, you see a video coming. So everything is coordinated. I mean, you have to be blind for not seeing it, But I don't think Ahsoka is coming alone, though. She's not coming alone.
That'd be smart.
You think simultaneous release is what you're thinking?
I'm thinking both of them. I don't know if it's gonna be the same day, but maybe same week.
That's possible.
Might be a smart move to actually simultaneous. Might help.
Yeah, that'd be really good because people could get them both at the same time. You know what I mean?
Yes, and and also because you want to get this one out pretty much at the same time because of this.
Yeah, and I think it'll actually probably boost them all because I don't think. I know for some collectors they need to have this mall, but I don't think this mall is as necessary. You could use the DX16.
Say it. This mall sucks.
Say it. Say it.
Look, I mean, I'm
on the spotlight.
I'm on the spot.
Not sure your nipple.
Look, this mall is it's going to do well. It's not going to do as well as the Ahsoka. Let me just put it to you that way. I mean, some people are going to be fine with their solo ball, the robotic legs. They're going to be fine with the DX16. They need the Ahsoka. You don't necessarily need, okay, I'll say it, the emaciated Maul that was like, I remember this. I remember my daughter really complaining. She was distressed. My oldest daughter was distressed because when she saw Maul, she said, "Dad, you got to look at this with Savage Opress." And Maul was like, "Oh, Savage!" Like, this is the bad butt dude from Phantom Menace that hardly said a word. He's like, "The Savage!" I'm like,
This
"Oh,
is Darth
she was
Vegetable.
distressed."
I don't want a Darth Vegetable.
No way.
But then it turned out good.
This one
Then
looks
it turned
good.
out good. But you got to understand. I mean, my daughter was a huge Maul fan. I mean, she put Maul above Vader's. Maul was her Chuck Norris, the boogeyman. Checks under his bed for Chuck Norris. Listen, so she was just upset that Darth Maul was like kind of reduced to this kind of like whimpering, distressed, and his brother Savage had to help him. So I don't know. I mean, I don't think you need this one, but I think it's still cool.
Yeah,
but I don't think it's gonna sell like Ahsoka.
No, it's definitely not a DX, and it's it's not the solo one, but it has its own thing. You know what I mean? It's another Darth Maul, and I feel like you guys said, I feel like some people are going to be happy with what they have already, but then you have the ones who feel like I need to have this outfit, which hasn't been made. You know what I mean?
Right.
And it makes them look. These boots are nice. The outfit is nice. So I feel like it's going to do. I think it's going to do very well. Believe it or not.
I think we're missing the point here.
You take off his shirt. I think this is only Maul that you take his shirt off and you can see his full body nipple tattoos.
That's another thing. That's look how sick that is.
That's cool.
So you can pose your figures naked now, easy.
I mean, nobody said I wasn't, but I'm just.
No, I mean, the point here is that we don't have any Darth Maul right now in stock. Everything is waitlisted. Everything is sold out. People who miss the Darth Maul.
Speak for
this
yourself.
Is a perfect chance. No, I have two Darth Maul, my friend.
No,
I
I'm
have
talking
solo. This guy. What I'm saying is
it's gonna sell, Dante, like the other two. It's gonna sell out just as quick. And
you know why it's gonna sell?
Same price.
Because Fav is gonna buy all of them. That's why it's gonna sell. So he's gonna sell. He's gonna wait until they sold out and then start reselling. Scorper. I know. But no.
They call me day 2 collectibles.
Day 2.
He's thin though. It's like a flyweight. I feel like he's gonna fight Demetrius Johnson.
He's very thin.
In one.
Yeah.
I mean, do you think they're gonna revise this body? If the final product, do you think they might use something like what they did with Hellboy, for example? I don't think so, right? I think they're gonna stick with this body, right?
Yeah, I think because I think for the paint application, I don't think you could do that with the Hellboy body.
It was red though. They painted it, unless they actually
different material. I think it was a different material.
No, I think it's totally possible to get the paint on there. I think it's just a smarter move with the Darth Maul figure and the articulation and the dynamicness of a Maul figure. You need to have such posability and
yes,
that kind of stuff. So I think this is the right direction for Hot Toys to go with the Clone Wars Maul. I mean, it kind of kept everybody in the medium. We can't really hate it, and we can't really love it. I mean, as far as I go,
love it or hate it.
Love it or hate it. It's kind of a in between for me.
Do you know what I'm gonna love?
Me
very much.
It's like me.
Do you know what I'm gonna love very much?
I want to see this.
Oh yes.
Oh yes.
We called the guys. We spoke about this in our what episode was it? 8 live stream episode 8.
It was a couple of shows
of streams ago. Yeah, that we got the info about this figure being released sooner. Yeah. And shout out to Monica Du because he posted a picture that was supposed to be released today. I'm still thinking this is gonna be Monday, most likely, the way it's going. And I just can't wait. This is an Eastern buy from. I think I pre-ordered this one. And I usually don't pre-order stuff, but I think I pre-ordered this one already.
Mm-hmm.
So this one is coming.
Yeah, this is one you got to lock in if you want it.
Even if you don't want it.
Yeah, if you don't want it. But I don't think there's going to be too many made side characters like this, villains or whatever. I don't think Hot Toys really doubled down on the numbers. Probably a lot of people not pre-ordering. I don't know, really. but this is a really, really, really well done.
Really sick figure. Yeah.
Really.
If it comes like this, though.
I believe it will. I mean,
Yeah, I don't think they're gonna screw
these
this one
pictures
up.
are promising. Hot Toys is
Yeah.
going to deliver on this. This is really, really nice. I love everything about it. It looks like a DX figure. I mean, the amount of accessories you get, the detail on the body, simply amazing. And does his eye light up?
Brother cousins.
Absolutely.
It does. It does.
The Toys
LED
R
function.
one, the Toys R one did as well. That was the deluxe edition for them, and then obviously Hot Toys is definitely going to give you a light up eye.
Yeah, and the Toy Zero
Right.
figure is going for an insane amount of money too, right?
Very expensive. That
Very
figure,
expensive.
I missed out. And I've told this story before, but I missed out on that figure on purpose because of this figure. And I was like, if they're gonna make it, I was like, there's no need for me to get the Toys R Us figure. And then I ended up missing out on it. Then this one came out after, and I was like, oh my god! But that Toys R Us figure, I was like, I have to get it. And I ended up getting it for a really good price, the deluxe, complete, everything, and I love it. And I want to display this one with like completely like no shirt on, holding the gun and all that stuff.
With
Just show off the
Fabio.
body with it. Yeah,
Wow.
his body
Yeah.
is ridiculous.
Wow.
This body is
Fabio,
so-
stop.
Fabio.
Don't
Yes,
sleep on
man.
this figure. I'm telling you right now.
Tranquilo, loco.
Don't sleep on this figure. Sleep with this figure.
Watch your ankles.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, oh my god. Look at Fabio. He's like he has the sparkles. I mean this we spoke about this and I'm happy that this is finally release
Like it's a
very
real figure.
soon.
It's coming out.
It's coming. Same with Pennywise, and I know people trashing me. What is Pennywise? What happened with
It's going to
Pennywise?
come out on Christmas.
Pennywise is coming soon as well. Georgie's coming. It's coming.
I agree with Easy on this, though. This looks like this is like DX-ish. I mean, really.
Mhm.
I'm surprised
mean-
they didn't label this as a DX though, because he does look like a freaking DX.
I mean, it does.
The tailoring is amazing.
It's amazing, It's magnificent. It's
Look at this
perfecto.
body. Look at this thing. This thing is insane.
Yeah, it really is.
Yeah.
All right, Fabio, you can talk about it now. No, seriously, like no, it is a unique design.
Look
for
at
sure.
this. Look at this thing. This thing is beautiful.
It kind of reminds me a little bit. It kind of reminds me a little bit of Alita, like the way the body is designed. I think this one has this is obviously a unique design form, but this is. I mean, is this like a single joint? I cannot see here. Hold on, let me see. It looks like we can have some limitations, right, on the
It
arm.
looks single
Look at the
jointed.
gun. I mean,
Oh my god, I don't even know what that is. It's like a Chris Vector mixed with an AR-15 mixed with a Tommy gun butt stocked.
Damn.
This, if you guys who are into military figures, Damn Toys, this really reminds me of how Damn Toys would come. It would come unassembled. You'd have to put everything together, but it comes with such detail into the weapons, into the tailoring and outfits on some of your military figures, and this reminds me of that. And you get so much for your money because there's so much detail. Yes, look at what Fabio is holding up. Something like this.
Oh, hold on.
They give extraordinary detail to these suits. I mean, these things are amazing. What brand is that?
You just said it. Soldier Story.
So Soldier Story. Damn Toys is
Damn
to me
Toys
one of the top.
is better than
top
this. Damn Toys
Yeah.
is way better than this. But this is a really good company too.
Soldier Story is a good company. Yeah.
Yeah.
I just got into the DID line of World War II same part run.
DID
Oh
is
my God.
hardcore, man. Those things are
DID is
addictive at DID.
Metal weapons. You can literally pull back and see the bullet in the chamber, and the helmets are real metal. Their guns are made out of real wood and real metal parts.
Yep.
That's crazy. I mean, Hot Toys is not on that level because I think it would cost a lot. I mean, the grenades are real metal, but they're on license, so that's kind of cheap.
Did you know that Hot Toys started with military? They used to do
They
military
used to
and
do military.
firefighters and stuff. It was really cool stuff. Like I wish. I mean, back then, they didn't look like this. But
Yeah.
I have a few military Hot Toys. Actually, one of the figures I bought because it had the Terrence Howard head sculpt for the military guy, and I used it to make a kit bash with the Navy suit for the Air Force suit for what the hell's his name? Oh my God, from Iron Man.
Tony Stark.
Rhodey.
War Machine. Yeah,
Rhodey.
yeah.
Brody.
So I used his head from the Hot Toys military figure, which is like exactly. Actually, you know what? Let me get it for you guys, so you can see.
Go get him. Go get him. You
get it,
go
Tiger.
get him. But yeah, I love the military stuff. I wish Hot Toys should extend back into that reach. I don't know what licensing would go as far as putting an American flag in the box, but man, I would love to see Hot Toys try that line. It would
That would be
crush
interesting.
the
I'm not
market.
into that. I mean, but there's definitely a market.
Let me show you.
Right.
Let me show you
Show us, my friend.
as well.
Well, I'm showing this. And there's a reason why I'm showing this thing.
Marvel Zombies.
Mm-hmm.
So here is Tom Hanks as Saving Private Ryan.
That is
Yes,
awesome.
Lord.
You see, I mean,
I
you
love
have
this.
all the
Spider
detail.
Ryan.
Life is like a box of coffee.
Oh, that figure is beautiful. I love that figure.
I mean, you're talking about real metal canteen. These little things you have to plug in yourself. Real metal going on everywhere.
Yeah, they're
Tommy
very
guns,
tedious to
everything.
put together.
That is awesome. Could you show the head sculpt a little closer?
I'm trying to balance this. The helmet.
Wow, that looks very nice.
What company did
is
this,
that from-
Easy?
DID, Dream and Dragon.
That's not
Yeah.
bad at all.
If you see it in person, it's something else. I gotta send you pictures, Aries. But it's amazing. It really is.
Yeah, but make sure you send the picture of the actual figure, please.
Look,
All right,
this
so
is the Ronin
that's Fabi's turn. All right.
Oh, wow. Check that out.
So this is a military figure. I took
Who's
the
that?
head from the
Who's
Hot
that?
Toys. Terrence Howard, the
Oh,
first James Rhodes.
BBB.
Yeah, BBB. Exactly.
Pretty nice. Wow, man.
What are the boxes you have behind you? What figure is that?
This is the 501st, and then this
the
is.
deluxe.
This
How
is
many
my-
501st you got?
I got 4, and then this is my third. I bought a Venomized Groot, so I bought 3
Oh,
of them
Why would you need 3 venomized Groots?
because they're fucking amazing.
okay.
See,
That makes sense.
this is one, and I still got 2 more that I need to open.
That is pretty damn sweet, to be honest.
How is this not a badass little figure?
It's cool and all, but I'm not gonna pay for that.
So
That's figure of the year, Easy.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, of
don't
course.
text me later and tell me you want it.
Okay, so the reason why I'm showing this on screen is because we got some announcements today from Marvel with different shows, different movies coming, and one of them was Marvel Zombies.
Yep.
So, I mean, we know that this figure is supposed to be releasing this year, and I have a very strong feeling this is coming very soon as well. Very, very soon. I'm thinking maybe within the next couple weeks at least. I mean, at this point they have to. I mean, I don't think this is like a high pre-order numbers anyway, but this is one of the figures. Believe it or not,
Yeah. Say
I'm
it.
actually gonna get it.
Yeah, that looks pretty good.
No,
I
That's
can
pretty
agree. I can
it
agree.
looks- You know why? Because
This
I'm into
figure-
horror figures, and this one fits perfectly. I can just have this one off, and it's just sick.
well,
I
it's,
mean,
not
I
gonna
love.
be, it's not going to be a one-off because the show's coming, and then don't forget you got
No.
the Captain America, and then not only that, but we don't know what else is coming, and these figures are going to be like this, like hard to find figures that like nobody wanted in the beginning, and then years down the line they're going to be like, oh, I wish I could find this.
Who are you gonna call? Call Fabio.
Not me.
Oh, talking about that. Okay, changing topics. What are the chances that we're gonna see a Ghostbusters line from Hot Toys?
Oh, I
All the characters with Echo, everything. What are the chances?
I don't think so.
But- Which Ghostbusters?
The original ones. Did you see the Blitzway, the one that they did awesome? I was looking into buy those, and then when I saw the price, no thanks.
Yeah, I actually missed when they were selling them. They were selling them the whole pack. So it was all 4. And then I was like, damn. I was like, should I get them? I was like, oh, I don't know. So let me wait. Biggest mistake of my life because I wish I had the Ecto 1 too, and I don't have either one. I don't have the figures or the card.
How much were those figures originally, though?
I think they were about like $700 and something dollars when they came
For the
out.
set.
Yeah.
Wow. So do you guys up to some predictions?
Like on Ghostbusters itself, or
Yeah. Yeah.
no, they won't do it.
Who you gonna
I don't
call?
think so.
You don't
Yeah,
think they will not do it?
I don't
So
think so.
give me a reason why.
I don't think it has enough going for it. I don't know. But that's just me. I mean, I was never a fan of it. I never saw anything cool about it. I never saw entertainment out of it. I mean, it was just a movie. It's just another movie. But I don't know. I think that's something.
I mean, with the new movie coming, The Afterlife.
Yeah, but they're
and
not
kind
going to
of-
be.
No, of course, it's gonna be at least 2 of them, right? It's not everyone. I don't know. I mean, I know he passed away, right? The one with the glasses. I don't remember the name. He passed away. These 2 are alive. I don't know about him though. I think he's still alive.
You know what I think? I think if Hot Toys knew that they could do a better job than Blitzway, I think that they would tackle it. But because I think if they jump on this project, and how good Blitzway did, these figures, I don't think a lot of people would, especially people who have these already. I don't think they would go for the Hot Toys ones. You know what I mean? So I don't think that's why they would jump on it. I feel like it's not worth it for them. You know what I mean? And then the vehicle would be another thing that they would be able to make as well. But that Ecto 1 that they made, that Blitzway made, is you can't beat that car. Period. You just can't.
I know it's amazing. I was watching a video the other day. I'm like, damn.
That car is insane. So Hot Toys to try to get involved in that, I think they have a lot of better things to do with their time to go do something that somebody else did really, really well already. So
yeah.
Well
Very
said,
good
Fabio.
point.
Well said, Fabio. Wow.
damn.
I'm impressed. Damn. Fabio for president. Fabio for governor.
I'll be right back.
Monday would say, I concur.
I concur.
I can.
I concur. Okay, so what about this? Is to wrap it up. So what about this one, Easy? And I know you had this before. This one.
I had this one before, and I have to say it's one of Hot Toys', if not the best Hot Toys figure ever made.
I concur.
I say that because everything about this figure is hyper real, hyper detailed, everything was perfect on this figure. If you see it in person, it's blown away details. But why Hot Toys?
This is not a reissue, though,
Why would you say that?
because it's not. It's not
This
a
is not
reissue.
an issue at all.
It's a re-release, my friend, with upgrades.
Where's
You
the
see the
upgrade?
the base?
I
was
need to
this
make
base?
a buyer pass. I need to make a buyer pass on this.
Buyer pass. Was okay. All right. Let me ask you this question: Was the original coming with this awesome sick base?
No, it came with a different base with the
No,
Joker, with the Joker
I
Did
see-
head.
that
see
came with this
obviously
awesome
this is
special
where Hot
edition?
Toys. This is where Hot Toys want to get you. They want
Right.
to put you. They want to enter the statue. They want to enter the statue realm of having
Buyer
the
pass.
base thingy and stuff like that. It's cool and all, but you're elevating the figure way more, than I feel it should be. It kind of looks off, kind of looks wrong because it's a really high pedestal and really skinny, and it looks weird. They did that same thing with Vader. I feel like it's kind of weird. If they wouldn't do a nice structure underneath it like they did with the first release, much better.
I think the reason why they're doing it is so this looks like a statue more than an actual.
That's what I'm
figure,
saying.
because
They're trying to enter the statue realm, and I don't feel like they
But it's
should do
not.
that. But that's me. But it's a reissue.
You're
I mean,
wrong. I'm just kidding.
We're getting the same
I-
exact.
It's a good point. It's a good
I didn't
point.
get the first one because, if I were going to get the first one, I had to get 2. So I was like, if I get 2, I'm not going to have any room for it. So then I'm definitely not getting these either because I have no room. Because if I were to get it, I would get 2 as well. And I can't put them anywhere. So I'm trying to stay away from
Um,
quarter as much as possible. But when the Mark 2 Iron Man quarter scale comes out, that I'm definitely getting 2 of those.
I'm a person that if you're going to give me quarter scale, I bump myself up to a third scale. 1/3 prices for the money, you kind of equalize out. I mean, you're spending a ton of money on this, $600 some for a 1/4 scale. It's not that big. It's really not that big. To me, I just step up to 1/3 scale. I wish you guys can see the 1/3 scale is absolutely
Huge.
It knocks it out of the park. And I have Prime 1/3 Joker coming in. 1/4 is that area for me where it's too big for my collection, and then when I look to another aspect, it's too small for my collection. And somebody mentioned the cape. If the cape is better, Dave, it looks like it. I mean, the cape was absolutely crappy on the first release. It was not just whatever it was. I had to buy a Unreal Toys wired cape that did it justice because he's Batman. Get it justice.
No, but this one is. I think this one is wired though.
Yeah, it's wired. It's showing like it's wired, but
it is wired. I mean, the Haskell looks amazing. I am actually gonna get this one, and I don't get too many quarter scales. Actually, I got one, and I ruffled that one. I didn't, but that's it.
Wait, you're getting it? All right, I'm getting it. No, I'm kidding.
Definitely getting this one. I just wish, I just wish they reissue the 1/4 scale Vader Ares. Because I can't believe I missed on that one. I'm thinking, wow, this looks pretty sick. Why didn't I buy this?
Don't worry,
I want
they
the
will.
1/6 one. They're going to come out with the 1/6. Look, that Batman is sick, though. I mean, Christian Bale, for me, that's my absolute favorite portrayal of Batman, and I really love all 3 of those. Especially, the first one I set it up with Liam Neeson. I mean, it was like, I was like, holy crap, this movie's like insane. And then they had the one with Heath Ledger, and then I love the one with Bane, and they had in the football stadium and all that. I mean, that was just I love the Christian Bale Batman. It was just the most. It told. I felt like it was very relatable the way that they did it. That looks sick though. But yeah, I think they're going to get the 1/6 Vader, not the quarter scale again.
Yeah, that would be pretty cool. But I can wait. But anyway, that's all we have for you guys tonight. So thank you everyone for joining us tonight. I know there's a bunch of shows going. So, Aries, what's going on at the Cantina, my friend?
At the Star Wars Cantina. Anyway, look, we got live and raw. When is that? Tomorrow at 6 p.m. Eastern, baby. So listen, I'll have spotchka. I'll have Off-World Jawa egg juice. I'll have coffee. I'll have it all, baby. And is it possible that you're all going to hear from the Hot Toys Wizard? And I say yes.
Ooh, Hot Toys Wizard.
I can't think past tomorrow night, though, so I don't know anything else. Subscribe to my channel and you'll find out.
Yeah, all his links and everything is in the description below. Fabio, what's going on at FABSFIGURES?
So we have the collection tour part 1 up right now. Part 2 is coming very soon. Stay tuned. Check it out.
So when is part 2 coming?
Whenever
7 years.
And do it.
We never have time of doing it. Is it Company Collectibles?
What's going on? Really? Similar stuff happening here. I mean, I really need to change up something, but similar stuff happening here. I am changing my collection. I'm in the terms of changing in the collection. A lot of other stuff going on, but changing the collection up. Some of you guys may know, selling off a lot of stuff to bring in for future stuff. I like to rotate. I don't like to keep figures too long. I just like to recycle and rotate, keep things fresh, keep things spicy.
You're getting all those sequels figures, aren't you?
Sequel figures, you got it. I see this Obi-Wan show coming. I see this Obi-Wan show coming up. I see clones coming. I went against my rule of 1, get only 1 of each figure. I went and got 2 Coruscant guards.
You have to. I got 2 as well. They look so good together.
It looks so good. I love Coruscant guards. since I was like a little bitty boy. I was like, those are the best overall trooper I've ever seen.
I think
And
that
that's what
color
started
scheme-
me in
that
collecting.
color scheme is beautiful.
Yeah, the color scheme is beautiful. That's what I
Yeah.
absolutely love.
Yeah,
And that's
it
what
is.
the first hot toy I got was a shock trooper, that red and white and the weight. Oh,
I'm thinking about getting another
Ooh.
Fabo first, another Coruscant Guard. I'm thinking to get both of them.
That's
I
one you
missed
mentioned
the
there,
shock-
Shock Trooper.
I
Clone
missed
Shock
the
Trooper.
shock trooper. Yeah, I missed that one.
Oh, the Shock Trooper. And what's going on my channel? Well, I'm gonna have a bunch of reviews coming. Believe it or not, I have a bunch of reviews coming. Hopefully we're gonna see Cable next week. Fingers crossed Monday. You're gonna see the unboxing review here. And anything that's coming like Star Wars stuff, same thing. Right away, you're gonna see it on the channel.
right away, straight to jail. If Ahsoka-
Right,
I don't see us-
right away.
if
my
I don't see
friend.
We got a wolf
Ahsoka.
tonight.
We'll
get
Wolf
Wolf.
tonight.
straight to jail.
Straight to jail.
Next week we'll have another episode
If
of
we
what.
get Vice Admiral Haldo tonight.
Oh my god,
man,
Holdo.
Fire
Holdo
pass,
and,
easy.
Fire pass. So he's one of my multiples. Another episode of What's Next. What's Next is coming next week, sometime next week. Do we have a live stream next week, Aries?
Yes, we have
Friday?
a live stream. Yeah, probably Friday, Saturday,
Yeah, we're gonna have
Sunday
something.
too.
Don't
Yeah,
worry.
well, Friday,
Maybe
yeah,
another
well, Friday.
Unfiltered show.
Well, Friday, yep.
You know, and I'm happy to announce that we're gonna have a new show coming that is called Between Collectors, and I'm gonna be having the first episode very, very soon. I'm working on it, so it's gonna be something fun. It's gonna be a live stream between me and another collector. We're gonna be talking with you guys, so you guys are gonna be the panel. You guys are gonna ask us questions. We're gonna go over your comments. It's us with you talking questions or anything, something more intimate, if you will. So we're gonna talk about stuff that nobody knows about us, the collectors. You know, like for example, do you like to cook?
No.
Actually, I like to cook, but things like that. So you'll see.
How
I
much
really
do you
hope
like
you
to
guys.
drink, you know?
And I want to give a shout out to my friend Anthony, because he was the one who helped me design the intro. So when you see it, we'll talk about it. But it's coming very soon. I'm working on the first episode. Stay tuned for that. And that's all we have. Thank you everyone for showing up tonight. Have a nice, lovely weekend. And as always, don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe, don't forget to follow me on my Instagram, Facebook group Sixth Scale Media. Links in the description below.
If he dies.
If he dies, he dies. And as always, be well and see you around in the next video.
Arigato.
Good night, guys. Arigato gozaimasu.